touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Second and 10.
Drill green. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Go red. Ready?
Now Lance. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Blaster, 6.
From the gun on third down, Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
This will be fielded at the 17. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Give to Walker on the read option. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 14 in the Seahawk first. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, he finds Arroyo. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First and 8, Seattle.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Check, check. Ready?
Toss left side for Walker. Fighting him off. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're hitting with ways that don't last the
Ready.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Ready, ready. Drill green. Green jack. Set.
Here's Lance to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Lance. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
He's going to field this at the 4. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22. Set.
Lance looking to throw it. He's got Ayuk once again. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's 2nd and 7.
Claws red. Set hut. Yellow. Slide blue. Hut, hut.
The Lance going to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.
Ready. Chest Fury. White, White. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a 10-0 lead, you figure they won't try to do anything foolish here. Going deep for Walker. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go, Dragon 60. Cowboy.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18. Trap 50, trap 50. Warrior 70. Go.
Now back to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
On the set. Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
59-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Lance. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
And Lance now to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall, a 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 13-7. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. They'll drop to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
19 Charger, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth.
Ready, set. Let's go. Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. 60. 19 Lions.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Me. Yellow. Hut.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
A handoff. McCaffrey running right. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Blue 32. Set, hut.
On play action, Lance. That is caught. Touchdown! Ricky Pearsall with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Niners have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. So a strong showing so far in this third quarter, and now they're poised to move in front.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they were very slow to get into the flow of the game, and while puzzling, it does happen from time to time, but they're certainly in the flow now. Zero doubt about that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will put them on top here in the third. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again, and try and get back in the lead.
Back in the lead, like you said, back to the basics. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going to try and throw. That one caught. It's Horton. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Running left is Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Walker. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Understanding he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Unsuccessful pass on 3rd down, but at least you got 3 points here in your hip pocket.
Yeah, and I would take it from my hip pocket and put it right on the shoe of my kicker and go get those 3 points. This isn't even a discussion to make. This is a chance to take the lead after a good drive. Do it.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Off past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lance looking to change it up.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
White. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Go red. Black ultra. Set.
To throw, it's Lance. A throw left side for Pearson is complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Second and 6.
Striker.
49-yard line.
Here we go. Roster. 6. 33.
Now a play fake. Lance. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Come on, go pink. 52 blue. Set, go.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
2-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 50. Cut.
Lance back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
Makes the score Niners 21, Seahawks 16.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
They're on 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Let's ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well.
And he's across for the touchdown. And the saw such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
19 Sergeant, 19 Sergeant.
Back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Niners are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break.